What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. And today I've got this package here. I just opened the box and I wanted to cut some time here, cutting right to the chase, if you know what I mean. Looks like we're going to be unboxing a flashlight from MecArmy. First time ever checked out a product from this brand. I'm not sure if they are affiliated with KeyUnity or not, but this one got sent in here for me to check out. Of course, this one will be down below, link so you can check it out and see if it's something you're interested in. This particular one is in brass, so that should be pretty cool. 1200 lumens, and looks like we have about 40 hours of lifetime. We have 218 meters of range. All right, very interesting here, right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and, let's just go ahead and get this guy open here. Doing the honors today is going to be the Kizer Mini Momo, right? Just recently unboxed this guy here in the channel, right? Check it out. These dropped in January of 2025, so check out that video if you haven't already. But, all right, get this cardboard piece out of here. There's a nice case. Anytime I unbox anything and it comes in a fancy case like this, right, kind of gives me a good feel for quality, right? MecArmy.com, the website right there, their logo, all that good stuff. So, boom, bam, all right, let's get in here. Am I opening this correctly? I hope so. All right, there we go. That is the top. Got this sort of like cushion section right here. You got a leather pouch, the flashlight, a nice little lanyard solution. It's gonna break it down a little bit, right? First things first, this leather pouch right here looking pretty good with the MecArmy logo there. Nice little snap-on button, right? Situation there. Charging cable in here. Your regular USB-A to micro USB, it looks like. Right, pretty long cable there. I'm surprised it's not USB-C. So many companies are doing USB-C these days. This particular one is micro USB, which is a little bit of a older tech, right? I'm kind of striving to have USB-C pretty much everything around the house, but nevertheless, right, it's actually a rechargeable battery, which is always good, right? Leather pouch here, coming back to it, kind of gives me vibes of this thing being handmade. I don't know what it is about it, just the way it's finished, put together, you know, kind of gives me handmade vibes. It could be handmade, it could not. But you got a nice little loop here if you want to carry it around your belt or strap it to anything, right? You absolutely can. That's always nice. So that's high quality there. We got the user manual, which apparently I always fail to read as I'm doing these unboxings. And then later I'm having to work my way over to the manual eventually. We have turbo at 1200 lumens. We have low at 14, medium at 93, high at 373. Strobe does the full 1200 lumens, and SOS does the full 1200 lumens as well, right? So that's nice. Let's see here what else we got. Please remove the protective sheet or protect sheet at the end of the battery before use. That's important. Definitely gonna need to do that. Some additional O-rings here, which are always welcome to have. The lanyard solution here, if you want to attach that, right? That's very, very nice. Additional detail there. And here, right, finally the time you've been waiting for. Let's check out the flashlight. Man, this is a little bit of a, good weight to it, right? Definitely gives you a feel that you are holding on to something, that's for sure. Let's bring back that mini Momo here to help me, assist me with getting this guy out. There we go. All right, we did say this one is full brass, and I can feel this thing, the weight is good. It's a good kind of weight, kind of like how brass is, right? It's a little bit heavier of a material, but this thing is looking gorgeous. Let me just make some room here, right? Put all this stuff away for a second. And let's check out this guy, man. This is, first of all, a sight to be seen because it looks so good in person, right? Especially if you like that gold color, right? Kind of has like the whole rook, right, aesthetic to it, right? Crown rook situation here in the front, also in the back, right? Full brass build. Loving the intricate milling right here in the body, right? So that's looking pretty good there as well. And again, not too complicated, not too crazy, in case you're wondering, right? The thickest portion is around 1.34 inches there, right? And then I guess the back end is going to be around just a hair over an inch or an inch or so, around an inch. So those are your dimensions that you're working with. But Yeah, very, very interesting, right? All the milling, all the construction. Give you guys a little zoom in here, right? Have you take it all in. Might need to just, there's a little bit of some fuzzies and things like that I'll have to clean out and whatnot. But I mean, needless to say, it's making a great first impression. We got a big old 3 LED housings right in there. So we'll see what this guy is capable of. Here we go. All right, let's see. It looks like this is the only button, right? So the UI here is with one button. Let's do press. Oh yeah, this is what happens. I just read the instructions. You gotta remove the film, Miguel. Otherwise, you're not gonna get anything. All right, so that's a start. There's that film. This film. Come on, sir. Let's cooperate. There we go. All right. In case you're wondering what type of battery we are working with, this is a rechargeable 16340 lithium battery. All right. Give you guys a zoom in on this guy. There you go. In case you're wondering, 3.7 volts, 650 milliamps. All right. That being said, let's pop this guy back in. And there's no indication here how the battery should go. I did find it this way, positive in first. But we will double check with the user manual just to be on the safe side. Oh, the actual charging, you have to take the front side off. All right, interesting. Okay, so here we go. All right, here we go. Boom. All right, nice tight fit with the O-ring. I'm telling you, this brass feels so good. This full metal construction, just don't drop this thing on your toe or you'll have a bad day. And that's all. But all right, there we go. That's low mode, right? I'm assuming low mode, about 14 lumens. One press off, so one press on. If I press and hold, there we go. We got medium, 93 lumens. Press and hold. This one should be high, 373 lumens on this one. And then press and hold again. This one should be turbo, full 1200 lumens. Press and hold, and then we're recycling again from low, medium, high, and turbo, right? You can feel that temperature, definitely, right? Getting toasty there, firing from all 3 housings, right? Even in the lowest mode, right? All 3 of them are on, in case you were wondering. So that's nice. Now, if I double tap, triple tap, I know press and hold cycles through all of them. So one click off. There we go. Off completely. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2 gets you to turbo right away. So that's nice. Right? So how to get it on right away here. Double tap. Boom. Immediate to turbo. That's good. Otherwise, if you just do one tap, it has memory. So remember that I left it in the low mode. So that's good. Right? So triple tap. 1, 2, 3. There we go. There is a strobe, ladies and gentlemen, and let me not, drive anybody here crazy. I'm not trying to give you any epilepsy or anything, but let me do it off camera for a second. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to get to that. SOS. There we go. So if you press and hold after you get the crazy strobe, which is 3 clicks, by the way. So 3 clicks, you get strobe, and then you press and hold, and you get the SOS. So let's do an SOS right now, right? You get the idea. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off before the YouTube algorithm thinks I'm asking for help or something. I do need your help. I need your help to smash that like button, right? Destroy it for the YouTube algorithm, trying to get this video pushed to a larger audience. So if you can help your boy out with that, it would definitely be greatly appreciated, no doubt about that. And also do consider subscribing if you like and enjoy Knife EDC content like this on a daily basis, right? I promise you would not be disappointed coming back for more. So some quick size comparisons here, if you would. I'll just bring out a few other EDC flashlights here. We got the Wuben T4, right? I'm just gonna put a few here on the table and then we'll just compare them. We got something a little bit bigger than that, the Wurkkos TD04. All right, that's a little bit bigger. Then we got this guy here, the Sharvol S1. And we got this TEMU Flashlight, which again, if you haven't seen this guy, definitely has some juice. You got to see the testing on this thing at night. So, I mean, it kind of gives you an idea, right? Everything under the rainbow. As a matter of fact, I'll drop a smaller Wuben here, like an E7, right? So obviously it's going to be, a little bit shorter than the T4 from Wuben, right? Probably should get the overall length. That might be helpful for you guys. So if you're curious, overall length on this guy, somewhere around 3 inches. right? Somewhere in that ballpark of 3 inches. So shorter than that guy, obviously shorter than this guy. Got a big head, has a big head, but tiny, smaller body. So it's interesting the way they did that, right? It's going to be a little bit bigger than the E7. That's probably the only one that's bigger than here in this mix, right? It's going to be shorter, maybe about, you know, half of the Sharvol S1, and right here we go next to the TEMU flashlight. There's about half of that TEMU flashlight as well. So quick size comparisons I have, again, unboxings and testing on all these different flashlights here on the channel. If you want to check them out, you absolutely should. I've been trying to get into flashlights more and more recently. So we got flashlights, we got multi-tools, we got knives going on the channel. So yeah, definitely check it out and subscribe if you aren't already. Now, before we go outside and test this guy, which we're going to be doing in a second, I did see that you can unscrew the head, right? And boom, right? This one shows you that micro USB-C, right? So there's that micro USB-C for charging purposes, right? Very straightforward stuff. There's a little bit of a holder here so the battery doesn't come out from this end. So that's nice. The battery will only come out from the back end, not the front end. If you want to take a closer look at the circuit board here, the Alton circuit board. There you go. That's what's the UI for this guy, right in there. Yeah, just a little closer look on the inside guts of this guy. I'll tell you, man, this thing feels like a chess piece. Like if I was playing like some fancy chess, right? This is my rook, right? I'm moving rook to that position, to that position. Imagine a full chess set with brass pieces. That would be epic. And this thing is already feeling pretty quality on the hand. Got multiple different holes here from which you can attach the lanyard solution, whether you choose to go with the included one or maybe one of your own. You can absolutely do that. You're probably wondering what it looks like inside the leather sheath. Well, let's go ahead and pop it in there. There we go. Definitely fills that sheath completely, right, all the way to the bottom there. And then, come on, sir, please cooperate. A little bit tricky here, right? Breaking in this leather sheath. There we go, right? That's the trick. You try to get one side in first, and then the other side, and that works perfectly. So, yeah, it actually looks pretty good. Very compact. It doesn't rattle or go up and down. It's actually very cozy and tight fit in there, which is nice. Right, take a look at that side profile, front, other side, the back. All right, looking pretty good. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this guy out. Sheath is good. And let's go ahead and head outside and test this guy. Here we go. Bam, we're out here, fam, with the MecArmy Flashlight PT16 BS, I believe this was called. And yeah, we're out here testing it out. This is turbo, of course, the most powerful mode. So if you've seen any other of my flashlight videos here testing and whatnot, I use kind of the same spot for consistency, right? Just to show you how far this guy can reach. Right, there's some trees back there. I'm able to actually illuminate in this most powerful mode. It's actually like 44 degrees and I'm freezing my butt out here in Florida, but hey, I'm doing it for you guys. But hey, I ain't complaining because I know it's a lot colder in some places where you're all from. So let's kind of cycle through the modes here. If I can find there we go, the cycle button. So it's going to be a press and hold. Let's actually aim it at a distance like that. Here we go, press and hold, right? And we have a very low mode right here, right? This one is maybe for close distance, like if you're lighting up the ground, it's good. If you try to aim it a little bit further, you can lose some of the light. And yeah, I mean, it's still pretty bright close distance, but yes, mainly a few feet in front of you. And so next we'll have, this is low, right? Where did that button go? There it is. Press and hold, right? Here's some medium, right? Medium changes things. Sure does. I can actually see the trail over there, right? Some trees back there over to this other side. That medium actually has some reach, right? Way over there. Press and hold again. Oh yeah, that definitely lights up some more, right? Into the sky there. You can see the beam of light. It's pretty strong. And last but not least, turbo. Bam, right? That really levels things up. So that's low, medium, high, and turbo on this bad boy. Double tap. I think double tap is you can automatically turn it on turbo with double tap. Otherwise, it does have memory, and it will turn on whatever mode you left it at. But with double tap, you can go right into turbo mode, and if you triple tab, let's see, off, 1, 2, 3, then, you know, it does a strobe. And you guys let me know in the comments, right? How good is this guy? I mean, look at the trees way over there. That's doing pretty good, right? Doing pretty good. Right, I can see those trees way over here, but not the ones way back there. So I still can see, like, those over there are actually pretty distant from me, and I can still light them up. So yeah, you guys let me know how this guy's doing on a scale from 1 through 10. How bright is this guy? Right, let me know in the comments. Well, there you have it, guys. This is the MecArmy PT16 BS. Right, it's also printed right here on the flashlight itself. It'll be interesting how this brass patinas over time, so that should be interesting as well. Right, really digging this section right here. This really spoke to me, like that, this whole build here. And I'm excited to get more brass pieces to complement this guy, so that's going to be cool. Kind of, you know, checking out brass more and more here as a material. Obviously it has a little bit of additional weight to it when you do use brass. That's something to consider. I'm over here fidgeting to see if we can actually take out this front section, right? Just the plastic side, but it looks like you can't. But yeah, brass edition. I'm sure they have other models of the PT16 from MecArmy, but when I saw this guy, it immediately spoke to me, and I was like, yeah, definitely want to check that one out and see how it feels on hand. And it definitely has a premium feeling on hand, I'll tell you that. It feels different than the typical aluminum that I see on other flashlights. It has the added weight, so it's a little bit heavier. But again, this is not a review in any way, shape, or form. This is just my unboxings, first impressions, checking this guy out here for the first time. So I will be dropping a comprehensive review here in the channel very, very soon. So definitely stay tuned for that. And by the way, in case you're wondering, yes, you can clean the fussies or whatever that are in those grooves. Yeah, I'll take some time to do that after this video. Of course, this guy will be linked down below, just like every other flashlight and product that you saw in this video. So check out those links. They do help out the channel, right, when you use them, but that's no additional extra cost to you. Right, if you do enjoy this type of content on a daily basis, do consider subscribing. Right, if you made it to this point, slash the like button for me. Helps this video get pushed to a larger audience. And shout out to MecArmy /KeyUnity for sending this one in for me to check it out. And shout out to my Patreon supporters for supporting what I do here on YouTube. You guys can support the channel on Patreon or right here on YouTube by becoming a channel member. You'll get access to exclusive perks. I'm going to put two other similar style flashlights on your screen there. Check out the Wurkkos TD04 and the T4 from Wuben as well, right? They're all different sizes, right? Both a little bit bigger, right? Wurkkos there's a little bit bigger. But yeah, definitely check them out if you want to get into affordable EDC flashlights, guys. If you made it to this point in the video, you're awesome. Thank you so much for your love and support. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next video, either this one or this one. See you over there. Peace.